Hi everyone, it's Carrie. To start off, before I start the full review, I just wanted to start off by saying a little bit more about myself. I'm a graphic design major, and whenever I came into Millikan, I had already come from having about 4 or 5 years of honors. So I came in being what I thought to be was a pretty strong writer, but I had kind of a rough start to this year with the first essay, and I chose that one as my rewrite. When rewriting it, I used a lot of the graph book. It definitely helped me restructure it and reevaluate what I had been trying to do. I just had a really rough time putting my thoughts that I had in my head onto the paper. When I reread it, there was a huge disconnect, and it was really, really underdeveloped. Here's a segment from my paper after I had finally rewritten it. Jay successfully uses factual information and delivers it to the reader in a strategic manner. He remains empathetic to the opposing side, knowing that critics of his stance would be reading the paper. Jay's article is in stark contrast to Payne's nonsensical paper. Payne makes no logical approach to convince the reader of his points. It feels more as though he is throwing speculation and personal thoughts at the reader rather than researched information. So once I was able to actually reevaluate what I was trying to say, I was most definitely able to actually get those ideas onto the paper much easier than the first time I had tried to write it. Reading They Say, I Say later on, I was also able to learn just how much technology had taken hold of humanity, and then reading Turkle's view on it also. I agree that it could be potentially bad, but as I stated in my second essay, although bad experiences can come out of it, bad experiences can come out of many things in the world. We cannot escape them. Many exceptional things can come from technology, which in many ways outweigh the more sinister uses or outcomes. The good and the bad will always coincide, and this happens to leave technology in a gray area. In my essay, I had to really disagree with Turkle on that one because she just blew everything way out of proportion. Her main points in her paper just didn't really work. Essay 3 was very different and by far my favorite project that we did. I chose to make a narrative short story about a young girl who wants to follow her dreams, but the societal norms in the story at that time holds her back to the point where it's near impossible for her to actually achieve those goals and those dreams. When I was writing the story, I pictured and visualized the setting, the characters, what they would say, what they would do based off of the personalities that I gave them. When I was writing this story, I took into account the universal fear of failure and lack of acceptance when following your dreams and trying to achieve your goals. A quote from a side character that I really love, it comes whenever Lita Gardner, my main character, happens to mention the fact that she was thinking about just giving up because she has no chance whatsoever becoming a writer anyway. It's nearly impossible for a witch to own her own establishment, and yet here I am. I didn't give up and I made it. All it takes is a moment and luck can completely flip. If you were to give up on your dream now, it would be a complete waste of talent and an even worse waste of a life. It's a revelation that I came to where if you don't follow the goals that you want and the dreams that you want, then there's really no color to life then. Although the last paper and the portfolio have yet to be completed, I know that this class has helped me grow as a writer, and I have no doubt that those last 2 projects will as well. This class has set the foundations needed for me to succeed as a writer and just succeed in general. Overall, I've thoroughly enjoyed this class greatly, and I've learned a lot, and I can't wait to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. So, bye!